Dennis, I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass.
Def Noodles keeps missing the point. I mean, I say missing the point. He's dodging these points at this point. Like that's kind of a weird sentence to say, but still, Dennis made a comment much later, but sooner than I thought. I thought he would make a comment the next video after the one where he made these crazy ass comments. He didn't. He waited. He decided to make a video on Jeff Bezos, and I don't think anyone genuinely really cares about Jeff Bezos. But he finally addressed some of this. And go ahead, Dennis. Carry on, my wayward son. What do you have to say for yourself?
In other news, Ethan Klein recently shared an update.
Thank you to our sponsor today, Nobody.
Our beautiful members. We've had a lot of new members sign up today, by the way. A lot of new members.
Wait a minute. Why the hell are they losing sponsors?
I don't know, Dennis. You might tell us. It's almost like you shouldn't cut it off to make some random comment like that that's not poignant nor funny. Why, she was the sponsors, Paisan? Do you know? I don't fucking know. Ugh. Why? So let me make a poignant comment or a little comment of my own. Do you see Dennis sitting there in the corner of the screen? It just caught my eye too. He looks like a fucking Muppet sitting there. Why? But when I see him sitting there, it just reminds me of a fucking Muppet. Like, whose hand is up your ass? Is Ethan's hand up your ass right now? Is this some sort of episode of Sesame Street? What the fuck's going on? That's all I have to say. It kind of cracks me up just seeing him in the corner of the screen like that.
We have lost all of our sponsors, and I lost my dad today as well. I lost everything I have. Please become a member to help combat people that want to write my sponsors anytime anything happens.
Yeah, it's like you probably shouldn't tell people to go fuck off for your channel and unsub. You know, I don't know. Maybe your fan base is irritating as they can be. Smarter than people like Hassan's fan base who just accept disrespect from their creator consistently. I don't know. I genuinely don't understand that. I'll never get that. Oh my god. No, people like... I've been told so many times. People like Hassan Piker because they think he looks hot. Excuse me. I've been living in my town that I'm living in for 25 years. I've seen 11 of this motherfucker this morning. Shut up. You fucking average looking dude and you're like, this guy looks so hot. Who are you? What kind of dudes you got in your fucking town, bitch? What the fuck? Man, I waved hi to him this morning. I walked down the street. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Get the fuck out of here. Good God. But yeah, this is probably why you shouldn't just shit on your fan. I'm not saying you gotta take shit from your fan base. And I'm not saying their fan base is right in this particular instance. But when you go, hey, fuck off and don't sub, chances are they might do that. You know, you don't have the Hassan fan base who will accept disrespect because they have no respect for themselves. You got some people who were like, oh, all right, well, fuck you then. Just leave. And now you're sitting there begging for fucking members. Like, that's kind of sad, Ethan. I don't know what to tell you.
So the whole narrative around this cancellation that Ethan experienced was that it was coming from his own fan base.
It's funny that Dennis says this is a cancellation. He said that Ethan was being canceled in the last video as well. Dennis, is this you?
Look, folks, this form of cancel culture, which has become a bumper sticker slogan, it's being used to push this narrative to victimize people who are otherwise very well off and barely affected by any of the negative publicity that they get, doesn't fucking exist, okay? People have always expressed their negative thoughts or feelings towards things. People have always expressed their dislike. You don't get... This is part of the fucking business. Not everybody's gonna fucking love you. That's how it fucking works. You know, sometimes you just don't have to say anything to roast someone. They just take themselves down a peg every time they open their mouth.
Yeah, this is why I don't listen to people who say, you know, that cancel culture isn't real. There's no objectivity in art and all this other stuff. Because they always end up contradicting themselves, oftentimes in the same fucking breath. There's no objectivity in art. Oh, but your take on this movie is wrong. Fuck off. Oh, there's no objectivity in art, but my take on a movie is wrong though. So you're making an objective statement. No, there's no objectivity. No, there's no objectivity in art. Lol, bye. Same thing here. Cancel culture isn't real. There's no such thing as cancel culture, but, you know, now that somebody under my umbrella is getting canceled, oh, well, now, that was cancellation. Now it's canceling. Like, you can't just pick and choose when that's a thing, because now you look like a hypocritical douchebag when you do that. It's like, either it's real, or it's not. You can't just decide it's not real when someone you don't like is getting that treatment, and then decide, oh, now it's real because someone I like or care about or know it's getting caught up in that shit too. No, not how that works. I don't know where you thought this was gonna fly, but it ain't flying here, Dennis. I can promise you that.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but I don't know a fan base that would literally try to destroy their own creator.
I mean, Rebecca Sugar with the Steven Universe fan base. Hell, George Lucas. Do you remember George Lucas? I'm pretty sure he counts as one of those people. You know, and that the Rebecca Sugar shit was wild too. I don't know how that came about. Like, Jesus Christ Almighty. I love when the content that's all so wholesome uwu content, it has the most horrific fan bases. Animal Crossing's fan base really lost their shit like, what, a year and a half ago? Like, good God. Remember the Space Buns thing? Like, fucking Christ, are people just insane. But that's just whatever, though.
My thoughts are that this may have started within his own fan base. However, a whole group of other bad actors and people who dislike Ethan and want to maybe see the end of his podcast got together and started just riling this shit up and adding fire to it.
Yes, the Legion of Doom. And you know, if you know Dennis's obsession with Keemstar, you know who he's talking about. You know he's talking about Keemstar. It's like the Legion of Doom and Keemstar's Lex Luthor to him. It's like, this man actually admitted he had to go to therapy because of Keemstar. It's like, if you had to go to therapy because some douchebag on the internet is like making fun of you, you might have a problem. You might need to get off the internet. Please, get off the internet, Dennis. I'm just saying, please stop this. All of this. Just stop all of this.
So that they can tear him down. I mean, I experienced a little bit of it on this channel. I've lost a few subs. You may have noticed it. But at the end of the day, folks, if people are going to leave because they disagree with my opinion, then perhaps this wasn't the channel for them.
That's a little simple. You are kind of simplifying the problems people had here, and this is where he's missing the point. It's not that you had an opinion; is that your coverage of this incident was trash. It was garbage, doo doo. It was doo doo. It was not good. You were clearly showing only clips that would make Ethan look good to everyone else. Like, that was obvious. You wouldn't even show the clips in which those clips where Ethan said some things that would cause people to lose their minds over some shit. And you even said Dan apologized for his comments. What comments? Again, and I said that Philip DeFranco is not unbiased, because he really is not. But there are times he is, but majority of the time, no, he's not. And when he covered the Ethan story, twice now, by the way, he was more biased. He was willing to show the clips where Ethan said some things to the caller and made the caller uncomfortable, and he said some shit where Dan lost his fucking mind and you know, trying to defend Ethan. He showed all of that. He showed all the relevant clips to give you context for the story that you're hearing. Dennis didn't even do that. He showed one little clip of Ethan telling people they were being offended, and then glossed over whatever Dan was saying. So now you're sitting here like, what the fuck did Dan say that he had to apologize for it? I don't understand. Like, he doesn't show anything. I had to show... I found clips. How come I can do that? How come Phil DeFranco's editor can do that? There are people who know how to get the clips, at least. You somehow just failed to do that. For obvious reasons. I mean, come on. And the other thing is, you decided to bring in other shit that had nothing to do with the situation at hand to deflect. And he's going to try to say, hey, there's other things, more important things going on here, Paisan. Come on. There's other more. But the reality is, you're saying this because you want to take the heat off your boy. And again, like I said, the world didn't stop because Ethan said some stupid shit. People are still focused on the things you were trying to use to deflect the criticism off of Ethan. People are still doing that. I don't know why you think that everyone just forgot about all this other shit that's going on in the world.
Because at the end of the day, nobody is going to be a monolith, okay? I can have my own opinion. And a lot of the times, yes, I do end up agreeing with Ethan. I do end up agreeing with Hassan. Ideologically, we're all on the same side, so it makes fucking sense that we agree.
Yeah, but the problem with... And let's talk about the Hassan thing. Like, I'm pretty sure you were attempting to defend... I'm not sure which video this was. But I'm pretty sure you were attempting to defend Hassan on the topic of stealing content with reaction videos and stuff. And no matter how you try, no matter how many stupid jokes you try to throw in, you're wrong and Hassan is wrong. You're stealing content, and if you're now transforming it and you're just sitting on your fucking ass, just stuffing your face full of shit, full of food, or shit, whatever. Either way, if you're doing all of that shit, then the way I see it, you're stealing content. You're just playing the content without even giving a single... Suzy Lou got so much shit for this. So why is it now bad to say Hassan's doing it too? I genuinely don't understand. Sorry, you're both wrong. That's it. That's the end. There's no... I'm not even open to discussion for that. Because it's like, what can you possibly tell me that could change my mind? That's not going to waste my fucking time. Come on. And as far as agreeing with Ethan, there are a lot of people who agree with Ethan. Again, going back to Derek Blackman. Derek Blackman agrees with Ethan. But notice no one gave a shit and no one's on his ass about it. Because he covered it without a bias. He showed all the clips and all the relevant stuff and told the story to give people a picture of what the controversy was. Notice Derek Blackman is completely fine and no one's bitching about him, but they're bitching about you. If you can't see why that's the case, then that's on you. I can't help you there, partner.
I don't see people questioning why other people who are in other parts of this community always agree and always stick up for each other. But it's a fucking problem when it's somebody who's on the left.
You're once again missing the point. And boy, you did not only miss the point, you fucking swung and hit yourself in the dick in the process. It's someone on the fucking left. It's all political, guy. No. You are not fitting to sit here and try to turn this into a political issue of right versus left. You know why people are on your ass, and you know what the criticisms are. Get fucked.
At the end of the day, this is my channel. I do whatever the fuck I want. I would have to be fucking stupid to put myself through the situation that I put myself over the past week because I didn't agree with Ethan. That's why people are saying, oh, you gotta apologize. Apologize for what? You expect me to be the kind of person who's fucking spineless, who has an opinion and then fucking goes back on it just because people disagree with me? It's okay for you to disagree with me.
Well, you are pretty spineless, and as far as going back on an opinion, well, we already know what happened with that. But you are pretty spineless, because again, you covered it very poorly and gave as little context as possible. That's why you lost all those. I don't know how you have that many subs to begin with, but
it's perfectly fine, okay? There are gradations to these topics and to these opinions. I'm not the only one who thought that this shit was overblown and that there are more important issues going on that are affecting the LGBT community. In fact, you can look at other people. Vaush had a very similar opinion. In fact, he actually went in even deeper and harder in this whole situation.
Yeah, and I guarantee if I look at Vaush's take on this, I'm saying like he does, it's Vaush. If I look at Vaush's take on this, I can almost guarantee it's not at all what he's saying. And again, it doesn't matter if there are other important things. You can do both things. And again, first of all, I guess in this case, no one really listens to Vosh that much. But you notice no one's on his ass, right? Why is that? It's not his bias, because he's not biased towards Ethan. If anyone else had made the same jokes and said the same jokes as Ethan did, you would not be saying this shit right fucking now. Bullshit. You would not be saying this. People say the same about Ethan. That he would tear people apart for far less than what he was saying in these calls. And that's my issue. That's my main issue with Ethan. Do I think he's homophobic? No. Do I think he should lose sponsors? Absolutely not. But do I think he's a fucking hypocrite? Of course. Because anyone else who would make these jokes, didn't he go after the Nelk boys just for saying, oh, this is sus, as a way of saying, oh, they're suspicious about their sexuality. This person must be gay. They're sus, bro. He went after them for shit like that. Right? And that's homophobic. For saying sus. But here you are asking people about their sex life like you're fucking Tommy Wiseau, and now that's okay. It's jokes, bro. Those other things aren't jokes, clearly. No, that's not jokes. Because I said so. This is a joke, because I said, you fucking eat my ass, dude. And again, Dennis, if this was any other person saying this shit, and even someone he doesn't like, even, let's go that far. If even the person he covers daily with no fucking relevant information. I know it's called irrelevant news, but Jesus, find something about this broad that's relevant to anything. So another news today, Trisha Paytas took a shit this morning, and you see the shit she took this morning? It looks like a piece of gabagool, I tell you what, my dude, it's fucking crazy. Nobody fucking cares. But if Trisha Paytas said that shit, you guarantee he would not be saying what he's saying right now. And I will say again what I said before. People can focus on two different things at the same time. People have focused on the people who are supporting that bill and people who in the push for that bill. They're focused on that. They haven't stopped talking about that bill since it was fucking announced. Why do you act like everything stopped because Ethan? Do you really honestly think that's the case? Are you out of your fucking mind? Jesus H. Christ, dude. This again, as I said before, he was better off not saying anything than saying anything at all. He was just better off keeping his mouth shut. He's just digging the hole deeper for himself.
So, at the end of the day, agree or disagree with me, no hard feelings. If you want to stay, if you want to go, at the end of the day, it's your prerogative. I don't want to put anybody through the unbearable experience of having to listen to somebody that they don't agree with. So, subscribing to this channel is free. You're welcome to come and go. I will not hate you. I will love you either way. So, I appreciate everybody who decides to stay. And that's pretty much it, folks.
Wow, it's funny he says the exact same shit Ethan says, but a little different. Hey, I don't want to put you through the pain of watching me. I don't know why anyone would put themselves to the pain of watching this content, but hey, fuck it, right? But yeah, he's making this worse for himself by just sitting there saying, "Oh, well, you're just mad because I agreed with Ethan. It's my opinion." No, your opinion was just you downplaying what Ethan was doing by not showing what the hell was being said. You just told us, hey, he was making some comments about being the bottom. No, he was making fucking jokes about this shit and kind of being intrusive about his comments. And you didn't show that, of course. Why would you ever want to show that? You didn't show Dan's little meltdown, because why would you? But you'll tell us he apologized for his comments, but you won't tell us what the comments were, of course. Why do that? What? You expected honesty from this drama channel? Oh, Jesus. This is just this is a shit show. This whole thing's a shit show. I don't know what I'm just saying, like I said, if anyone else has said this, or even less, this would not be Dennis's take. This wouldn't be Ethan's response to this, to the backlash would not be what it was. would have been if it was someone else. Hey guys, you're being too sensitive. No, he would want these people fucking off the internet. Fucking Tweedle dumb and Tweedle stupid, I swear to God.
And now a palate cleanser.